Today we're going to look at our insurance list under Admin Insurance. And we're going to look at cleaning up our list a little bit so that it's tidier and that we don't have multiples of the same insurance in our list. So on my list here, you can see that I have two Medicaids. I've got this one and this one. I want to just merge them together because they're the same insurance. A mistake was made, an extra one was made, and so we just need to combine them. So to do so, I want to go to the insurance that I want to keep, which is going to be this one. I'm going to go over here and click on the Merge button. I'm going to say yes. From my drop down, I'm going to choose the insurance I no longer want to keep, which is this one, and say Merge and Remove. This is going to take everything that's associated with that lowercase Medicaid and move it over and merge it with this one. And so now I no longer have it on my list, but anything that was linked to the original one is now linked to this one. Now if I want to merge insurances, but I need to keep them separate. For example, I have 4 VSPs down here. I don't want to merge them together because they're all separate plans. So what I can do is create a brand new insurance, kind of a main account or an umbrella account, and I'm going to call that one VSP. Anytime I create an insurance or a plan, I want to also put a name in the abbreviation field because some of our reports pull by this box rather than this box. So then once I've got my VSP umbrella account created, I'm then going to create plans under this account right here and then merge these insurances to the new plans that I create. So in my new VSP, I'm going to go to Add New Plan. And the first one I'm going to create is my VSP Access. Again, I'm going to copy and paste, and then I'm going to go to Merge, find that insurance, merge and remove. I'm going to create another new plan, call it VSP Advantage, copy, paste, merge, find that old insurance and merge it to the plan, and I'm going to do it 2 more times for my choice and my signature plans. Now one thing you do want to remember, we do recommend running a backup of your database before we do these merges, because if you make an error and merge the wrong insurances, it cannot be undone. So you need to be very, very careful when you're doing these merges that you're selecting the correct ones. So now when I look at my list, I'm going to go ahead and hop out of here and go back in so that it re-alphabetizes my list. Now I can see I just have 1 VSP, 1 Medicaid, but if I go to VSP under my plans, I can see my 4 plans. And so any patient or any invoice that was linked to that previous insurance is now linked to this appropriate plan. What it looks like when I'm linking the insurance to a patient, if I go to the patient's insurance, I can choose VSP, and then I can choose my plan. Now, each plan under the insurance has its own, let's go out here, has its own, you can set up its own information page so it can have different addresses. You can set up a separate fee schedule for each plan, and you can set up a different CMS form for each plan. So they can even have different payer IDs. So for example, if you look at my Aetnas, maybe you have multiple Aetnas because you still file paper claims and they go to different addresses. Or you have an Aetna HMO and an Aetna PPO. That's okay. You can have all those plans exist under the one Aetna account. And whenever you run your reports for Aetna, you only have to choose the one Aetna and you get the data for all the plans together. Another thing to mention is, let's say your list is really long because you have a lot of old insurances that maybe you don't even use anymore. You may think about creating an old insurances category right here listing each of those old insurances as plans under it, and then merging to these new plans. That way you haven't lost any of your data, your old data, but your list here is clean and tidy. If you do have any questions or you need Crystal support with this, just go to support, request support, and put in your request here. Thank you.